Hey crafty friends, welcome to part 2 of my Week in the Life 2022 album. Today we are going to put the album together. We are going to cover the chipboard with the paper which I created in part 1 of this series. Because I'm going with a 4x6 album, I just used a normal sized paper. This is A4, and it didn't even matter that it did not print borderless, because this is going to be folded over to the inside of the cover. So 4x6 is a perfect size to create a cover like this. I started out using liquid glue, and later on I changed to rolling adhesive because I ran out of liquid glue. So luckily my rolling adhesive is pretty strong, so it does the job as well. So when I'm binding something or I'm covering chipboard, I like to fold the edges over, and then it's easier to add the adhesive, and then with a bone folder I'm going to just make it nice and smooth. After that I went and through my stash to find paper for the inside of my covers. I first wanted to go with something from my stash, and I thought I was going to use this paper from, I think it's the Heart collection, but then I decided I'm gonna go with white, because you never know what I'm gonna add to the insides. Maybe some stamping, or even adding some watercolor again, who knows, right? And I'm kind of like an eyeballing gal, so I wasted a full A4 page on this left side of my cover. But again, I used the first paper as my guide for the second one, so cutting down everything goes a lot faster. And again, I'm using rolling adhesive to add the white paper to the inside of my cover. Next up, I'm going to get my binding rings and book corners, and I thought I was going to go with black this time because it matches the color of my cover, and I think it just looks fun. To add the book corners, I use these felt pieces that you put under chairs. I don't know what they're called, but I think you know what I mean. So it's just for protection when I use my little tool there to squeeze the book corners down and make them fit. Again, adding the holes was also an eyeballing process, and at first I just checked how far the holes can go into the cover, because you can't go too far, because then you won't be able to open the book, depending on the size of the rings. And these are, I think, 2 centimeter rings, so they're a little bit smaller. I hope they fit. We'll see how it goes. But this is my final album. I love how it looks, I love the size, and I can't wait to start Week in the Life 2021 and to fill my album with photos of this week. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and maybe you're going to start making your own albums as well. It's easy, you can go any size you want, and yeah, it's also cheaper if you make your own albums, right? So until then, I see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye.